Hey everyone, I'm gonna record another arena run. Hopefully this one will do okay. So the trend right now is I've been struggling with most of my classes with the exception of Rogue, and I've gotten to the point where my Rogue average is a whole win over the second. So Rogue is 5.71 and Shaman, which was close to 5. It's getting to 5 and then became 4.71, so pretty much sucking at everything except for Rogue. So these two cards are pretty good. People would think that Dark Iron Skulker is the better pick, but I think SI7 is probably the best class card for Rogue, so I'm going to go with that card. Here, all of these cards are pretty much a wash. Go with the 2-drop here. All the same, pretty much. Here, Coliseum Manager is a clear pick, I think. Gorilla Bot, Lance Carrier. We'll go with the Gorilla Bot just because it has that ability to get you a card which will get you card advantage. Doesn't matter if the card's any good or not, card advantage is card advantage. I think that's worth picking. Here it's clearly going to be the Cyclotron, and there's some synergy with the Gorilla Bot. Here, definitely the Buccaneer. So these two cards, value-wise, they're pretty similar. I think I'm going with the Sprint. I'm pretty sure I'm going with it, just because of the propensity of top deck situations, and I find card advantage is really important. The runs that I've really struggled with recently, I just ran out of cards typically. So all of these are pretty good cards here. I'm going to go with the Kraken. Here it's going to be the Nerubian Prophet. It basically plays as a 3-drop if I have it in my hand. Twisted Worgen isn't that good because there's a lot of 1 damage AoEs around, it seems, or pings. Here, so it might seem like it's appealing to take the junk back, but it's not. Go with the Shadowcaster. Here, it's going to be the Aberrant Berserker. Here, it's Amani, one of the best 2-drops. Here, it's going to be Cyclotron again. In this pick, it's going to be Evil Heckler. I'm trying to pay attention to my mana curve, and it's getting a bit to the heavy side, but I'm picking for value for the time being. So here it's going to be between Blade Cultist and Nerubian Prophet. I'm going to go with the Blade Cultist. It's a card that I had in my 12-win run. I think it's a pretty good card. Nerubian Prophet's pretty good too, but I already have one, so I'm going to go with this card. Here it's going to be a hard removal and Sap. Okay, Defias here. So I've gone past my halfway mark, but still go with Assassinate. Trod. Try to even out my early game now. This nets you a pretty good card. See if I have any Death Rattles. I don't have any Death Rattles, but I think I need the 3-drop here. Here, Senjin. Definitely standing out. This deck is looking really mid-range right now. Not as fast as I'd like. Go for Blade Cultist again. Bloodsaw Raider, for sure. Annoyatron, another mech. Here's going to be Shadow Strike, great card. Mad Bomber's pretty good too, but I think I've shorted my 2-drop games so far. And Haunted Creeper, sure. Eviscerate, great card. Last pick. Oh, this is kind of tough. I don't love the Huckster. It's just sheer card advantage. I know this deck does not have a ton of power, but Huckster, I like Huckster a lot. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see if this shows up. Okay, the arena deck should be the one that shows up. I want to make it a little bigger. Squeeze it onto the side. Okay. I think it's there. Alright, so let's see what this deck has. Like a rogue deck, it doesn't really have AoE, Fan of Knives. I passed on the Skulker earlier. It has hard removal and sap, and assassinate, which is good. Shadow Strike. Mech synergy, so there's the Gorilla Bot for card advantage. There's 2 Psychotrons. What the hell is everything else? Annoyatron. I think that's it. So spot removal, Kraken, Shadow Strike, Eviscerate. Eviscerate's kind of breach damage for lethal too. 2 of these guys and just one drop, but these guys will do pretty well. They could do like a turn, like if I have a coin turn. This is a deck where a coin helps a lot. So coin, Amani, Blade Cultist, or any of my 2 drops. Death Rattle synergy, I have Haunted Creeper and Huckster, so that goes with the Raptor. Raptor is typically going to be a Spider Tank 3/4. Shadowcaster. Shadowcaster could work with Kraken. Not really good with this card. Gorillabot. I saw 7. Huckster. Have options. Let's see how this goes. Taunts. Let's see taunts. I have 1. I think it's only 1. I actually have a bunch. I have 2 Psychotrons, Senjin, and then Noatron. So I'm gonna see how this deck goes. So I got the coin here against the priest, which is great. Typically I'm really bad against when I have the coin. This is the type of deck where it could work. Yeah, Blade Cultist. Really solid to have in the early game. I'm never going to play it as a 1-2. It's really substandard. If you're gonna play a 1-drop, it should at least be a 2/1. That's why Murloc Raider exists. So here, this is an invitation for me to dagger up and clear the wolf. So I get the buff out of the Buccaneer. And while I'm at it, I'm going to coin out my Blade Cultist. So I should be able to deal with anything with 3 health here. I mean 4 health, even. And next turn, I could play Nerubian Prophet. I think that's the best move against a priest, since it has 4 health. 4 attack, I mean. It doesn't have a play. What I'm gonna do. Daddy, don't let me down this time. I'm all alone inside my mind. And it's no small thing that I must prove to you. It's 2 knives out of this. It's not a big deal, honestly. So let's see. Hit. I'm trying to keep most of my things alive. Might have Holy Nova, but I'm gonna take a chance and say he doesn't have Holy Nova. It's a really poor read to say that, to assume that they don't have Holy Nova, but I'm just depending on the lack of spells in the arena. Let's see what I can do here. Take a death rattle here. Pretty good. Better. Making sure I have the board here. Gave up two of my minions there. And this raptor has the huckster copy. Hand looks pretty solid too, so. Silences me. Fine. Just stack the board here. Something like Light Bomb wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because I'll have 2 minions left over. It heals himself. I have lethal here? Let's see. I don't think I do. Just gonna keep this board clean, trade stuff in. Card advantage, it's fine. This should be the game there. Alright, let's go on to game 2. So I got the coin again, which is good. It'd be a pretty funny name if you spelled it right. I'm not sure what a Tides is, but if it's intentional, we'll see. Roots, some roots. So I could dagger up here. I'll play a stalker. So next turn I can clear here. I have a 2/2 on the board, which is okay. I have enough stuff to deal 3 damage. I don't know why this guy's just beating me. It's fine. So what are the chances? Well, it's definitely going to be a 2-1 here. Let's see what comes out of this guy. Pretty good. Mana Worm actually isn't that good in the arena, but works for mages since they always have a ton of spells. But this guy could probably take advantage of it too. Pretty good. Let's see. So I do want to kill that guy, but let's see. Nothing to hit here. Do I? Could sap him. That's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna try to set up an eviscerate play next turn. Right. I think the tempo of removing that guy is good, even though he gets a buff later. Okay, fine. Depends how much big stuff this guy has. It's hard to tell when to use this card. Cool, take some face damage from me. Okay. See how he deals with this board. Probably a swipe if you have swipe. That'd be pretty good. There it is. Seems like every druid has a swipe. Do I sprint here? I think I do. Leaves me with a pretty weak board, but I have Assassinate, which doesn't really scare me about anything big. Get this card advantage in the bank. I can reload the board with what I have here. Assassinate could lead to these guys getting played. Yeah, there it is. Perfectly fine. So we'll play these guys. The Huckster will keep me cycling cards. Give me a Druid card, which is pretty good. Ah, awesome.
Mother couldn't love me.
Pretty good. Okay, let's see. Let's go face here. There's no point trading with that bear cat. And this is some reach. In case he doesn't clear my board. Should be enough. Either my 4 drops lives. Should be good enough. This mech bear cat could get a taunt. A rusty horn spare part. Probably way to shoot it from here.
his way, well, that could really wreck his day. And believe me when I say,
Right.
it would wreck your day too. Grandma took me in, though times were pretty thin.
I saw the Warcraft movie yesterday. It's pretty much what I expected it would be, even though I wanted to see a bunch of other creatures. But here's a guy who plays a really big role in the movie. He's pretty much the star of the movie. You kind of root for the guys who get bullied, and then you call him a badass. With Anduin, you know, Anduin Lothario, you know he looks like the actor himself just looks like a badass. But then you get Khadgar, which he kind of has the teenager stash too, so he pretty much graduates to a pretty good character. When they released Khadgar for Hearthstone, I didn't know who he was. He looks kind of weird, so now I have a newfound appreciation for Khadgar, honestly. The movie single-handedly made me appreciate who he is in the world. So what options do I have? I could eviscerate his guy. See, if I play 1-2 here, you have a 1-2. It's probably gonna get hit. I think I'm just gonna clear this guy here. Next turn I could play one of my 4-drops or eviscerate into Defias. I have options. But oh yeah, the movie. I really want to see stuff like Tauren and Trolls, but at that point it was like it's like humans versus orcs. Pretty much that's the tagline of the movie. So here I think I'm just gonna use the Blade Cultist as the combo trigger. Good enough. That was pretty. It came in a pretty good time. The card itself is trash, but that was pretty timely, honestly. So I have a few. I think the tempo play is just to play the 5 drop. That's what I'm gonna do. Could waste 2 mana to ping it and clear it, which leaves him with 3, and the next turn I could play some combinations of 2s and 4s, which is fine with me. So that's what he's gonna do. He does have a Flame Leviathan in hand, so it's a 7/7. Play these guys. So we're going into turn 7. This is the Blizzard turn when you're expecting Blizzard. It's probably not going to have it. So Flame Strike. Let's see what this is. Fireball? No. Could have it. It's fine. Let's see what we could do here. I think I'm just going to use my face just because I know he has the Flame Leviathan. So Flame Strike wouldn't kill this board, the Snow Charger would have to go into it. Flame Leviathan is 7/7, I think, so this I'll need something with 3 attack or 2 in conjunction with the Eviscerate. Or I could sap it the first time, I think. Okay, that's fine. Just swing into this guy, which I don't understand. So I could refuel my board here. I don't think that's the worst decision because, let me see. One of those cards is Flame Leviathan. He has 2 other cards. He's got 3 cards in his hand. What's the value of playing Haunted Creeper and Trog? You know what? I'm gonna sprint here. I could deal with the Flame Leviathan if it comes down here. It gives me options. A Kraken too. That's probably the most likely play if Flame Leviathan comes down for now. Weird. Must have a lot of stuff. Play some sticky stuff. That's good enough. Expecting a barrage of spells here. Flame Strike. Okay, that's fine. Does he have another one? So Flame Strike and a ping can't clear this board either. I think I'm gonna sap him. First, I'm going to discover something. See a Sensei here. Why not? This might become a big deal. I think I have enough reach. Oh yeah.
Well played.
The gates are open.
Okay, fine.
The shadows beckon.
Come close and listen. Silent but deadly.
Here we go.
So 2 senseis now. I buffed the wrong targets, but it's fine. I have enough here for a lethal. Never used the Flame Leviathan. Well, yeah, so I guess I'll go back to talking about the Warcraft movie. There were a bunch of drinks at the movie. There's a Horde drink, an Alliance drink, and a Hunter and Warlock. The funny thing is that the Hunter drink had a... I forget what the drink was called, but the Hunter drink had a type of alcohol, something nose, I forget what the nose, pig's nose I think. And it's funny because of Hopper, so you got that consistency in there. But, you know,